everybody, welcome back. This is Nunar, and once again in Dragonage, the Veilguard. So when we played this last, we got ourselves Devrin, who is a hunter of the Wardens and has a griffin companion. And we got back to our tower, and dragons are now attacking both Mithros and I forget the name of this guy's town, but basically we had a choice to go save Mithros or save Lucanis's town, and I've decided I'm going to help out Mithros. So we got to pick our extra party member, and I think Harding is the party member for us. We'll send Drevin and Belleria to the other. These two have a nice little dual attack that I kind of like, so we're going to do this.
Dragon circling the Anderella's grounds. Gotta hurry.
Okay, let's go do this. We'll loot as we go, because honestly, it's not like things are going to get worse. It's not a timed event. There's no timer. So, loot while we go.
Dragon's here.
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
Nev has to be around here somewhere. Let's go.
Now, why? Yeah, I picked this one over the other one. One, if I do any romancing, I'm leaning towards the female elf or human mage. I kind of like her. And then again, also with a little research, this one here, if you do this, the other town only suffers at -100 in strength. If I went to the other one, this one would have been a -250 in strength. So it's actually better in the long run. It does mean I'll make him permanently mad at me.
Stop us! Your lord demands death! You fail our god! The gods empower!
Get rid of these guys. Okay. Look out the portal. Now we can go in here and do some more looting while we're going through. In there, I didn't think it opened it, but it did.
We have to stop that dragon. The city can't take more of this.
Yeah, a little hard when he's flying around. Need to see if she's got a plan. I don't know how to take out a flying dragon without a lot more. Eve, we're here to help.
Rook, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Witness! Witness the handiwork of immortals!
I am. Nice.
So we want that and that on him.
Believe you got it.
Okay, now time for the dragon.
Chaos, decay, the past in ruin, and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Gillenane!
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give
Not happening.
the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Nope.
Come get it!
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
Now we got to take on a dragon. That doesn't sound good.
We weren't expecting flight. Now
What we came to do!
ranged incoming. Your left. Gotta move. You okay, Brooke?
Behind you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Whatever you say.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Oh, you're gonna go up there now, huh?
We have toyed with these mortals long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
Oh, we did it. Didn't have to kill him, but
It's gone, but it's wounded.
Gillinane will heal it. Then it'll come back stronger. If only we were faster or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
Or able to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
The dragon in Treviso. We could still help.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way.
Gotta go take out a second one. Ugh. Barely took out that one. Does God's dragonfly at Treviso?
We chased away the dragon
waypoints
in
have to
Enrathis.
be.
Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
how bad is it?
bad. To what extent, I cannot say. We're still tallying what we've lost. And who.
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word. Please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing, the blood of these gods will flow.
Cool. We did it. Pace this down a little bit, so
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
there's another quest over here. We also got some skill points. This one got 4, so work on the talons. There we go. That'll give us a good run. Some more skill points here. Okay. Lucanus, we have 4 more here. And let's see, that's there we go, and a little bit in the lightning space. And then Neve, or Neve. I'm wanting my 2 main party members a little bit better. Start working on this path. So we need to talk to Solus, so we'll do that. Here's how we get up to the main map. There we go. Somehow I couldn't get up here earlier. think they wanted us to travel so we could get that cutscene. And now we should be able to go meditate and talk to Solus and see what he thinks we need to do next. Let's go check that out. Give me some word, Solus.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
That's rich coming from the guy who wanted to drown the world in demons.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
We thought you were just bringing the veil down to destroy everything. If we'd known...
Thousands would still have perished. Varric would never have agreed to such a plan.
Why would you agree to it?
The world is broken because of my past choices. It falls to me to heal it, even if that healing comes with a cost.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been, a man, all too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Almost need him out, I hope, but hey.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
I wouldn't trust the Dreadwolf, but he's not wrong about us needing a dragon hunter. I've been a warden for a while. Seen some pretty awful things. But what the dragon did to Treviso? I'll never get that out of my head. Lucanus stayed. Said he'd be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blooded dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the Veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Oh, we got some approvals. And now we need to talk to both Bioware and Harding. We also need to look and see, can we do some upgrades. So one's over there and one's over there. Can't talk to her yet. Okay. Another chest basically walked up on the lighthouse. Let's see what we can do with this.
Abundance.
Hey. First, let's make sure everything's upgraded. I think all we can do is 3, yeah. So everything should be 3 here, yes. Everything's 3 there, yes. This guy needs 3s. Okay, everything's been upgraded. Now look at enchanting. We can do more damage here. Nice. Can't quite do him yet. No. A little fire damage with that. Just play around with it a little bit. I don't want to go too hog wild yet. Let's see what she has to say.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook! So, we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Okay. So we know that one. Now we gotta go talk to Harding about Dragon Hunter.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
Well, we need the support. Guess we're headed to Ravane.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Hey, so we got contact for dragons and we got contact for fades. And we get to choose which one we want to do first. Let's see, anything else we can do here? Nope. So, our next adventure is going to be picking one of those two. Both of them sound interesting. So we'll go ahead and walk this way. And while I'm doing so, I don't want you to forget to give me that like if you enjoyed this video. Give me a subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we will see you on the next one.